Now from the home of the Twins, 2010 Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Minnesota Twins. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Reggie Hall gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta,
now to play A.J. Jackson. He will lead this one off today.
Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3-2 pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Jackson leads off second with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Coming to the plate now, Clifford Harris, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Right side. Day over to his left, and they're on 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, David Justice.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, David Justice. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The man on third with 2 down. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at 3rd in the opening half inning. The Twins coming up. No score. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate, Craig Charles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of
up
first.
for the Twins, the designated hitter, Craig.
First pitch
Charles.
on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second, the
Into
shortstop.
the box now, Francisco Ortega. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
He's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting third.
Stepping in now,
the left fielder,
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
first pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
fifth.
base, and that's
The
just
catcher,
what they did right there.
number
Big
84.
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Alexander O'Neill. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Sean Salter would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. To bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, nobody on.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nice.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. Up next for Minnesota,
leading off for the Twins,
he'll get to take his first cuts here.
John Salter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something.
He absolutely
crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
The next twin up, Dante Mcintyre. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Salter stands at second with no outs. From the belt, the pitch, fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Standing in now, Prince Nelson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nelson has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fastball well outside.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitchers.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The batter, the designated hitter, Craig Charles.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Craig Charles. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Now the 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jesse Biddle is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Biddle.
Into the box now, Francisco Ortega, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jackson is under it. 1 out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
Number 25.
And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Garnett. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Harris is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Morris Day.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Morris Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Playing 11.
The 1-1 home. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right
number
now?
84.
His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping into the box, Alexander O'Neill. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. O'Neill, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
4 runs here in this half inning. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 2 full. The Twins are in front, 6-0. And that'll bring in the prospect, Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The next 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1, here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, A.J. Jackson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So a full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Ender Inciarte, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Jackson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and one. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Standing in, Clifford Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Justice.
Coming to the plate now, David Justice. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Twins lead it 6-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Twins,
at the plate,
center fielder,
Sean Salter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harris is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now in the box, Dante Mcintyre. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harris is there, 2 down. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Into the box now, Prince Nelson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
In there, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. Avisail Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now batting. The right
that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Nelson stands at second with 2 gone. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Payoff pitch one more time, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Craig Charles. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he is safe at 3rd as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Three-two pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left is second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Not
Everybody
shortstop.
wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
In now, Francisco Ortega, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Garnett.
Digging in, Kevin Garnett. Here's the first pitch to him. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the second baseman, Morris.
Into the box, Morris Day, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Number 84.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Alexander O'Neill. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, center fielder, John Salter.
Coming to the plate again, Sean Salter, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch. And this one runs up high, ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
But the runner's back easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harris on the move, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But
third
man,
baseman,
that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Dante Mcintyre. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 3 innings complete. Twins are out in front, 12-1. So striding in, Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Johann Camargo.
Striding into the box, Johann Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. squared that one up just a little late. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher
Now
right
batting.
there. A 3-2 offering that
Tyler.
was right on the corner,
Flower.
but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Prince
Leading
Nelson.
up for the Twins, the first baseman, Prince Nelson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
Your attention, please.
Vizcaino answers the
Now
call from the pen
pitching for
here in the
Atlanta.
4th as they
Number
didn't get
38,
the outing they were hoping for
Aroldis
from their starter.
Vizcaino. Now batting, right fielder, Avisail.
In now, Avisail Garcia.
Garcia.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Base is empty here with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 5, Craig Charles.
At the plate, Craig Charles. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In there, strike 1. One out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
20-12, 1-2 to count.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Ortega.
Striding in once again, Francisco Ortega. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Camargo's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Twins are in front, 13-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, A.J. Jackson.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Jackson. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 strike.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Swanson, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. Good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
In now, Ender Inciarte. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
No strike.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Standing in now, Clifford Harris. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's inside. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, David Justice. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Bases are loaded with only one out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with
Freddie
the bases loaded, but
Freeman.
you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Johann Camargo.
Ready now, Johann Camargo. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
No strike.
The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that's he's given up some runs. And it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The batter,
he took that
number 1.
back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
They're a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
Ready with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Camargo at second. Flowers on at first with 2 down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 13-6. Ready to take his hacks again.
Leading off for the Twins,
as he'll look to follow up
the
the
left
2-run
fielder,
homer he launched
Kevin
over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat,
And I thought it was weird.
he didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
now batting second
All
baseman.
right, now, so time for the
Flores.
Braves Road to the Show report
Yay.
as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Ready for another chance? Morris Day, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Thumbs
So
down
far
to
this
the
season,
money.
Day is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Fouled away.
Ball.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit,
Now
but
batting,
he would have needed
number
a telephone
84.
pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Alexander O'Neill. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
There we go.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Count is full. 3-2.
Sean Salter is on deck. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting center fielder Sean Salter.
Into the box, Sean Salter. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Minnesota, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead.
Your
Sean
attention,
Gilmartin
please.
takes over to start
Now
the
pitching
6th
for
inning
the
on the
Twins.
mound.
Number 63, Johann Camargo.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby
Leading off for the
Swanson.
Braves,
He reached on a single
the third
last time
baseman,
and later
number
wound
7,
up scoring.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Oh, man, you can't
left
hit a
fielder,
ball any harder than
AJ
that. I mean, this ball gets on him
Jackson.
in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Jackson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 2-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Garcia. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail by a bunch. McIntyre. And to start out
Leading
the
up
inning, it
for
looks
the
like
Twins,
they've decided to stick with the
third
same
baseman,
reliever out there,
Dante
Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the
McIntyre.
last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
One strike.
The 1-1 home. Chopper foul. The 1-2 is a slider taken in the dirt.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time is in off the plate.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this
The
game.
first baseman,
no
number
doubt about
1.
it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Prince Nelson already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
Atlanta.
He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Venters. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Harris waits on it. 1 out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Craig
Charles will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Ortega.
Standing in, Francisco Ortega. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We're through 6 full. Twins are out in front 15-6. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again, Clifford Harris. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Clifford Harris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Is a good slider swung on and missed.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time they won't get it out on the play.
The designated
nice
hitter.
effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball
1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys,
your attention, please.
You're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad
number
result.
51.
Mike Morin comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. Called strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off for ball number 3. Johann Camargo will be next. No outs, nobody on. Popped him up. Nelson has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Johann Camargo.
Digging in once again, Johann Camargo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there at the letters 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with 1 of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Twins are in front, 15-8.
Your
Darren
attention,
O'Day
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit
Number
right where
56,
it is.
Darren O'Day.
Settling in now, Kevin Garnett. He flew out
Leading
in
off
his last
for the
at-bat.
Twins.
Almost, Matty.
The left
Almost
fielder,
went deep his last
Kevin
AB. Certainly just
Garnett.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away
Now
a
batting,
hit, and there's 1 gone.
The second baseman, Morris Day.
Into the box now, Morris Day, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the
now
inning.
batting, number 84.
So stepping in, Alexander O'Neill. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Sean Salter would be next. 2 out, nobody on. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one by a comfortable margin.
Ladies
Blake
and gentlemen,
Parker has been
your
summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so
Now
to
pitching
start the
for
8th.
Twins, number 38, Blake Parker.
So digging in now,
Moving
Ozzie
off to the
Albies.
plate.
He was sat
The
down
second
on strikes
baseman,
in his last
Ozzie
at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 7.
Well, this has been a bullpen
Dansby
game for some time now, but
Swanson.
let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set, and the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Day is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
Getting late in the day
left
here,
fielder,
and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Jackson, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Number 11.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
In now, Ender Inciarte. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Sean
Leading
Salter.
up for
He's
the
2
Twins,
for 4 in the ballgame.
the center fielder, Sean Salter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jackson going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Now you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harris has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 1, Prince Nelson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Prince Nelson. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
3-1 to him now. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball,
hitter,
stay
number
square
5.
as long as possible, and feed it into the
Go.
opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Craig Charles, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Garcia is off at first with 2 away. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled straight back. The 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Camargo brings it in. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Twins forced to settle for one. We've played 8 full. Minnesota leads this one 16-8. Now batting, Clifford starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Garcia. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Your attention, please.
Is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Kelvin Herrera. Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, David Justice as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Up next for
That's
Atlanta,
one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And the next in is Johann Camargo. Line to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and
for
hammers
Atlanta,
it to right.
the
Got
catcher,
what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Flowers.
In now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's gone 4 for 9. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Camargo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
16-9 on this day. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Reggie Hall earned his 5th win of the year. Sean Newcomb struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.